and share the screen here. Okay, so this is chapter 13, page 110. You were born for a reason. The truth of what lies in the heart. In Buddhism, people are evaluated three ways: by the heart, the mouth, and the body. Of these, the heart is the most important. A popular song in Japan contains this line: even dressed in rags, the heart is of brocade, lovelier by far than any flower. Outward appearance matters nothing compared to what lies within. If someone says, "Your tie is twisted," the trouble is easily fixed. But to be told, "Your heart is twisted," is much harder to deal with. It is more hurtful because it insults our innermost core. A similar pattern can be seen in American and British law, where murder and manslaughter are carefully distinguished. Justifiable homicide and excusable homicide are non-culpable crimes, while first-degree murder, the willful, deliberate, and premeditated taking of another's life, is the most serious offense. Why does the invisible heart or mind receive so much more emphasis than actions and utterances that we can see and hear? The answer is easy. The words of the mouth and the acts of the body are controlled by the thoughts of the mind. If the mind is a fire, then deeds and words are the sparks or emanations it gives off. Once, when the Russian writer Ivan Turgenev was penniless, a beggar came to his gates. Mortified that he had nothing to give, Turgenev ran out the front door, grasped the man's hand in his, and called him brother with tears in his eyes. Later, the beggar confessed that never in his life did he receive any gift so precious. The preamble to UNESCO's constitution states that since wars begin in the minds of men, it is in the minds of men that the defenses of peace must be constructed. The statement acknowledges that the atrocity of war is rooted squarely in the human mind. Buddhism always places priority on the workings of the mind or heart, just as firefighters focus on the origin of a fire. Two Zen monks traveling about the country on a pilgrimage came to a small stream that was swollen from several days' rain. A lovely young woman was standing hesitantly at the water's edge, unable to bring herself to cross. "Here, let me help you," offered one of the monks, picking her up effortlessly and carrying her to the other side. Red with embarrassment, she murmured her thanks and slipped away. The other monk was scandalized that his companion would embrace a woman under any circumstances. Their Zen sect had rigid rules forbidding contact with the opposite sex, and he maintained a strict discipline of silence the rest of the way. As evening came on, the one who had carried the girl across the stream suggested that they stop somewhere for the night. The other replied coldly that he had no interest in lodging anywhere with a depraved monk. The first monk exclaimed, "What, are you still holding on to that girl?" and burst into laughter. Awakened to the depraved nature of his own thoughts, his companion could make no reply. In this way, what lies in the heart or mind is most important. Okay, very good. Up to here for today. Um, do you guys have any thoughts to share? How about Kevin? Anything stands out to you?
not a whole lot except at the very end. It's because I've heard this story before, and I love the way you know the monk who carried the girl across the stream was done.
Mhm,
She was gone. He was. They were. They were not. She was gone.
mhm,
But the one who was judgmental and held the other one in contempt held on to it all day in a death lock. Just and
mhm,
that's how resentments are.
mhm,
It's just it's over and over in your mind.
mhm,
And insofar as homicide being, beginning in the mind,
mhm,
well, it is in the mind or the heart.
mhm,
Crimes of passion. A
mhm,
guy walks in on his wife with another man, and he goes into and his first reaction is murder. You
mhm,
know,
mhm,
um, premeditated murder, on the other hand, of course, is you think about it and plan it.
mhm,
You know,
mhm.
but so they're both are have the same degree of power, but I'm pretty sure the heart has a lot more strength.
Mhm, mhm. Very good. Yeah, that's the point. In society, the heart or the mind is kind of left out, and people just are busy dealing with the troubles caused by the speech or the body. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's like trying to put out a fire by attacking the sparks of the fire
Yeah.
instead of going to the source. Mm. Yeah, that's why no matter how much time passes, the same problems keep happening because people don't deal with the source of the fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah. I liked how you mentioned it's the resentment over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Resent.
Recent.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're ugly.
Yeah. What do you think is the source of resentment?
Oh boy. Jealousy,
Mhm.
fear,
Mhm.
uh, feelings of insecurity,
Mhm.
feeling like you're not going to get what you think you deserve,
Mhm.
uh, feeling that you're not enough.
Mhm.
You know, those kind of things. Fear.
Mhm.
I'm not having a right mind or a right view.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, um, you know, fear means we are in the dark, so we don't know what lies ahead, and constantly being on defense, and then being in the dark when anger erupts, and if we cannot express it, it sinks in deeper, turning into resentment and bitterness, and then just staying there. So it's very ugly. But as we are doing this recitation meditation, listening to the Dharma, we are also getting illuminated by the light or wisdom of the Buddha. So once we are aware of it, then there is something we can do about it from the
Yes.
source. From the source. That's the beauty of pursuing the Dharma and enlightenment, bringing the light in. Very good. So, good job, everyone, for paying attention to our mental hygiene.
Yeah.
So, that's why we are here.
Yes.
Yeah, we are grateful for this opportunity. So, yeah, have a beautiful Thursday.
You as well.
Okay,
Thank,
thank you, everybody.
thank you.
Thank you. You're
Thank,
welcome.
Thank you.
mm, thank you all. Have a good one.